Willie D Live.
What's up, family? I recently sat down with Mario Elie, who was part of the 94-95 championship teams for the Houston Rockets. If you're not following me on Willie D Live Conversations, you can do so right now. There is a link in the description on YouTube under the video. Willie D Live Conversations, that's where I have all of the conversations with notable people. Follow the channel, some of the best conversations out there. Moving on. We discussed a myriad of things, including one Charles Barkley. Now, there are people who like Charles Barkley because of his jovial character. He doesn't mind being the butt of his own jokes, right? He don't mind putting on dresses and wigs and lipstick and earrings and all that type of stuff, you know. He'll go there. That ain't even my biggest problem with him. I mean, you know, every circus got to have a clown. That's not my biggest issue with dude. My biggest issue with him is that Charles Barkley routinely throw black people under the bus. This dude loves to blame black communities for their challenges rather than addressing systemic racism. He tries to come off as though he's trying to stress personal accountability, but he's not. What he's really doing is downplaying structural issues faced by black people. But you know, the slowpokes, they don't pick up on that. Check out the video, fam, leave a comment, and I'll come back with mine. What was your impression of Sam Cassell as a rookie? Because you came in the year before the championship, and first year that Sam was on the team, y'all won the championship. As a rookie, he's the general on the court. He was out there with Kenny Smith. It was Sam and Kenny.
At first, though, well, it was Scotty Brooks. So.
Oh, I forgot Scotty.
Yeah, because Scotty Brooks was ahead of him. It was Kenny that started, and Scotty would back him up.
Yeah.
And Sam be in practice cooking Scotty, you know what I'm saying? And Sam, you know, would go up to me and Vernon, because that was our young boy. We would take him everywhere with us. He's like, man, I want to play, man. I'm like, be patient. You're going to get your chance. And once Scotty got hurt with the rest is history. He ain't get his spot back. You ain't hear from Scotty Brooks again. Because once Sam got in that spot, once Scotty got hurt, Sam took over the minutes. That young boy was so fearless, so good, so tough. East Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? Another tough kid coming out of Florida State. He was just a special talent, man. And we don't win without him. That big three in New York he hits. I mean, Sam really stepped up. Game 7 against Phoenix. Dream has 37. Sam has 22. Second highest scorer. So he was a big part of what we did. Second championship, Game 2 in Orlando. Comes off the bench, busts Penny's butt for 34. Came off the bench, had 34. So Sam was a hell of a player for us. What a great rookie. Was mad when they traded him, Robert, Mark Bryan, and Chucky for Barkley. We were mad about that trade. I'm like, why you going to do that? You know?
They should have got Barkley for free, man.
No question. We got an old, broke-down Barkley. We didn't get that good Barkley from a couple years ago.
And here's the thing about, dude, I'm going to tell you what I ain't like about Barkley play. Barkley was one of those type of dudes. He's a scorer. He can rebound. He's good for himself individually. But when it come down to it, he don't know how to make the right decision. He don't know whether to shoot or pass. Sometimes you could see him kind of like caught up. He don't even know where to be at on the floor. But great scorer, you know, great rebounder. But I just, when they traded for him, I was like, bad idea.
Yeah, we called him late. Well, 2 years early, I would have said yeah, but he wasn't the same player, you know. But I'll tell you what, Will, fantastic human being.
Who?
Barkley.
You talking about the dude that be wearing wigs and dresses and lipstick and makeup and stuff and high heel shoes and kissing old white dudes at the All-Star game in the mouth? Him? That Barkley?
Yeah, Barkley's a good dude. I know Shaq and Kenny. I know you watch them all the time. I played with the guy but just a good dude. He was a great teammate.
Chuck, you talking about Chuck?
Chuck Barkley.
The one that they be calling Chuck? That dude?
Charles Barkley, dog, is the coolest cat, man. Yeah, I know, Will. I know it's hard.
Okay, so how do you explain if he's the coolest cat? So maybe he has a dual personality, because when I see him, I see the other sides of him, not just what side where he's cool, because I know other people that know him that say the same thing you're saying. Man, Charles is cool, man. Charles is cool. When I see him on TV speaking on social issues, he frequently throws black people under the bus. He's very animated when it comes to black issues and criticizing black players. But he never have that same energy for white players or white people collectively. That's problematic to me. So this is why I say, I don't like that dude, man, and I know he like to talk about slapping people, but you know.
Yeah, it's good that everybody has their view of a person. I just know people don't know he gives millions of dollars to HBU, you know. But
the government gives billions of dollars to black folks every year, and we know how they feel about us. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a pimp will take a chick out and buy a nice dress and a wig and some shoes and jewelry and stuff and put her out there on the track, make her sell her body. So just because somebody give you some money don't mean that they for you, you see? And a lot of times people give you money so that they can talk about you, so they can say they gave you some money, so that they can continue to do dirt. Keep you quiet. A lot of times that money be like hush money. Okay, let me give you this money, so now you ain't got nothing to say about me.
But he's a good dude. I mean, I'm just from my experience, I understand where you're coming from, you know, what you see from the outside. And he does. I just think now, Willie, with these young boys, you got to be able to take some criticism, dude. You know, that's where I'm from. And to me, Shaq and Charles got those credentials, because they're Hall of Fame players. Both those dudes were elite players. I know sometimes they do go overboard. Sometimes they do go overboard.
Shaq can talk, because Shaq got championships. Shaq know what it takes.
But you can't hold that against
Elie knows what it takes.
But you can't hold that against him,
Kenny Smith knows what it takes to win it all, to win to be at the top of the mountain. He knows what it takes. Charles Barkley ain't qualified to be telling a player, any kind of player, what it takes to win a championship, because he don't know.
Well, he's still one of the greatest to ever do it. He's top 50, top 75. You got to give him his flowers.
Flowers?
But you're right. Maybe not about winning the championship.
Give him some of these stones.
All I know,
got
during the Jordan era,
like UGK for that sucker.
During the Jordan era, he won an MVP. But you know, that's
individually, like I agree with you. Yeah, great, great player. Yeah. Individually, yeah, he had his stats. But I'm about the team. That's right. I said it. I meant it, and I'm here to represent it. Now I know some of y'all don't like that. Some of y'all can't stand the idea of a black man that mainstream loves being checked by anybody, especially a black man. See, some of y'all only like big, strong black men when they're buffoons, when they're clowns, when they come off as really, really friendly. You can't respect a strong black man who stands on business, who you can't control, who can't be controlled. That's your nemesis. That's your Achilles heel. I got it. I got it. Since some of y'all don't like what I said, riddle me this. If Charles Barkley doesn't hate black folks, if he's not a part of the agenda to undermine the black plight? Why is it that he routinely calls out problems in black society, but no other societies, especially white? I rest my case. No more talk.